The world after the incident at Shadow Moses would never be the same. Hidden powers continued to pull the strings, and a new soldier found himself at the center of their game. Let's dive into the second chapter of the legendary series, Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Two years after the events at Shadow Moses, Solid Snake receives a new mission. His task is to infiltrate an American tanker in New York, reportedly transporting a new type of Metal Gear, this time developed by the US Marine Corps. Snake boards the ship under a false identity, but the situation quickly spirals out of control. The tanker is attacked by a unit of Russian mercenaries led by Colonel Sergei Gurlukovich, his daughter Olga, and an old acquaintance, Revolver Ocelot, now with a hand transplanted from the deceased Liquid Snake. After the discovery of Metal Gear Ray, a fast amphibious machine designed to destroy other Metal Gears, Ocelot seizes control of it, betrays his allies, and escapes with the stolen Ray. During his getaway, he begins acting strangely, as if the spirit of Liquid is possessing him through his transplanted hand. The tanker is destroyed, Snake vanishes, and the entire incident is blamed on an environmental attack. Snake is officially declared dead. 2 years later, the massive cleanup platform Big Shell, supposedly built to contain an oil spill from the sunken tanker, is taken over by terrorists. These attackers call themselves Sons of Liberty, led by a man claiming to be Solid Snake. Their hostage is none other than the President of the United States. A new Foxhound agent is sent in. Raiden, a young and inexperienced soldier with only virtual training and no real combat experience. His mission is coordinated by Colonel Campbell, Snake's familiar contact from the previous mission. Raiden's objective is straightforward: rescue the president, eliminate the terrorists, and neutralize the threat. But nothing is as it seems. Raiden gradually encounters several mysterious figures. The enigmatic Iroquois Pliskin, who always appears at just the right moment, offers subtle yet vital assistance, his advice carefully thought out and backed by extensive field experience. His true identity, however, remains unknown. Raiden also meets Otacon, Snake's old ally. Among the terrorists is the elite unit Dead Cell, made up of 3 dangerous opponents. Fat Man, an explosives-obsessed bomb expert with a twisted sense of humor. Vamp, a nearly untouchable superhuman fighter whose speed makes him almost invisible. And Fortune, a mentally broken woman who cannot be hit by any bullet and longs for death and revenge. All of them are merely pawns in a far greater game. Raiden eventually finds the president, who shockingly reveals the truth. Big Shell is a cover. It is not a facility for cleaning up an oil spill. It is merely a disguise for a gigantic underwater complex known as Arsenal Gear. And Arsenal Gear? It is no ordinary Metal Gear. It is a floating military fortress carrying hundreds of Metal Gear Rays, equipped with an advanced information control system. Its purpose? To filter and regulate digital information in the age of the internet, manipulating public opinion and controlling the truth itself. Behind it all are the Patriots, a shadow organization that has secretly controlled governments, wars, and societies for decades. The president admits that he is nothing but a puppet, just like most world leaders. As the story deepens, Raiden begins to doubt everything he knows. Colonel Campbell, whose voice he hears over the radio, starts behaving erratically, repeating nonsense, issuing absurd orders. It turns out this is not the real Campbell, but an artificial intelligence, part of Project S3. Pliskin, however, remains a steady ally, guiding Raiden through the mission's uncertainty and dangers. S3, Solid Snake Simulation. According to the AI, the entire Big Shell incident is not even a real terrorist attack, but a controlled simulation designed to create a new Snake, and Raiden is to be that soldier. Everything he has experienced was orchestrated to test whether an elite warrior could be manufactured through manipulation, identity erasure, and psychological stress. Raiden is angry, Confused but pushes forward, he learns that even his own past has been suppressed. As a child, he fought as a boy soldier in Africa, known as Jack the Ripper. The Patriots erased his history and gave him a new identity, shaping him into a tool for their purposes. Raiden is captured, stripped of all his gear and dignity. Completely unarmed, he escapes, aided by a mysterious figure in a cybernetic suit known only as Mr. X. Soon it is revealed that the masked ninja is none other than Olga Gurlukovich, daughter of the Russian commander from the tanker incident, once Raiden's enemy. In truth, she has been acting against her will all along. The Patriots kidnapped her newborn daughter and blackmailed her into secretly helping Raiden survive and complete his mission. Her role remains hidden for a long time, but her sacrifice becomes crucial. Olga ultimately gives her life so that Raiden can face the truth and his destiny. Shortly afterward, Raiden reaches the core of the operation. He is forced to fight Solidus Snake, the third clone of Big Boss and a key figure from Raiden's own dark childhood. Solidus seeks to destroy the Patriots and free the world from their control, but his methods are extreme. He believes Raiden is the key to their downfall. A dramatic fight ensues on the roof of Federal Hall, while Arsenal gear crashes in the heart of Manhattan. Raiden defeats Solidus in a sword duel that is not only a physical struggle, but also a defining battle for his identity and free will. After the fight, Pliskin reveals himself as Solid Snake, the veteran warrior who had stood by Raiden from the very start. His composure and experience a sharp contrast to Raiden's inexperience. Snake explains that the Patriots, the masterminds behind everything, are just the tip of the iceberg. Their very existence is shrouded in mystery. When Otacon tries to get their names, he discovers that all the members are long dead. Or do they not exist? Are the Patriots AI? A program? A myth? Raiden leaves the battlefield as someone finally beginning to understand himself. Snake and Otacon go their own way, determined to untangle the web of lies. And the world? On the surface, it remains unchanged, but behind the scenes, forces continue to shape reality before anyone can even perceive it.